Marc-Andre Ter Stegen will take centre stage at Barcelona's annual Joan Gamper Trophy match against Como, stepping forward to deliver the captain's speech mere days after a very public dispute with the club. The presentation of the squad is scheduled 1 hour before kick-off, which turns a routine pre-match ceremony into a spotlighted ritual. Cameras angled, television crews in place, and the Johan Cruyff Stadium already beginning to pulse with expectation. Picture the scene, floodlights warming the grass, rows of scarves rising and falling like waves, the taste of stadium snacks in the air and the distant hum of engines on the surrounding streets. Then the hush as the armband catches the light. This is consequential. Will he sound conciliatory or defiant? Will he speak from the heart or from a carefully prepared statement? The answer will arrive in front of cameras and tens of thousands of fans, and the opening lines of his speech could set the tone for the weeks ahead. The build-up will be cinematic, slow camera pans, close-ups on faces in the crowd, and the subtle rustle of programs as fans lean forward to listen. Tensions had boiled over when Ter Stegen refused to sign a medical report. Barcelona needed to send to La Liga for review by its medical committee. The report would have helped determine whether his injury should be classed as long-term, a classification that carries consequences for contracts, insurance, and squad planning. In reaction to his refusal, the club opened disciplinary proceedings and on Thursday stripped him of the captaincy, taking an action that was both punitive and symbolic. The removal of the armband became an image that sparked debate. Defenders cited medical privacy and player choice, while others insisted the club needed the documentation to meet league rules. The dispute quickly spilled across social media, into television studios and opinion pages, allowing the incident to grow into a much larger story than a single administrative disagreement might otherwise suggest. Opinion pieces multiplied and talk show hosts replayed the exchange, each adding new angles. Supporters organised online campaigns or posted long threads explaining the legal and ethical sides, and the debate filtered into everyday conversations, making an internal dispute feel public and consequential. The drama took an unexpected turn on Friday after a personal visit from club president Laporta. Following that meeting, Ter Stegen reversed his stance and agreed to cooperate, prompting Barcelona to restore the captaincy and to close the disciplinary file. The club sent the medical report to La Liga on Saturday, and both the club and the goalkeeper now await the medical committee's review, which Barcelona expects early next week. Beyond headlines, the committee's decision could have practical implications. It may influence insurance claims, the scheduling of treatment, roster decisions, and even financial records. Inside the club, there were quieter movements as well. Advisors talking in corridors, staff adjusting plans, and teammates recalibrating what leadership looks like now that the armband is back on his sleeve. Members of the club's medical and legal teams surely compared notes, and sporting directors must have considered the ripple effects on squad management. Was the issue a simple procedural obstruction or a deeper clash over control and confidentiality? The truth probably lies somewhere in between, and the coming decision by the medical committee will help clarify how this particular chapter closes. Laporta's intervention underlines how high the stakes felt at the top of the club and highlights the continuing influence presidents wield when locker room disputes escalate. Now reinstated as captain, Ter Stegen is expected to stand alongside coach Hansi Flick and address the supporters much as he did last year, offering a chance to repair damaged bonds. The club has described the speech as aimed at reconciliation, following a public statement the goalkeeper released on social media on Friday. Some within Barcelona have reportedly offered to help him craft his remarks, but he has not confirmed whether he will accept that guidance or speak entirely in his own words. The one certainty is that he will speak. Attention will focus on the fans inside the Johan Cruyff Stadium, where a large section had recently turned against him amid the dispute. How they respond will matter. A warm reception could signal the beginning of rapprochement, while boos or silence could harden divisions before the season begins. In that charged pre-match minute, microphones will carry every inflection and cameras will record every expression, and what happens then will echo into the season that follows. The stakes are straightforward and uncompromising. Ter Stegen's personal reputation, the unity of the dressing room, and Barcelona's public image all hang in the balance. If his words ring true and supporters accept them, a season that needs cohesion could begin with renewed trust. If not, the controversy might shadow the club's early fixtures. Either way, the pre-match presentation, just 1 hour before the whistle, will be watched, captured and remembered, and what follows will determine whether this was a reconciliation that lasts or a temporary pause in a longer argument.